This is Eric Muathe with Muathe.com. Let's talk about 2 Octobers. Don't worry, you'll get it by the end of this short educational video. Let's take a look here. November 18th, 2020. The date is irrelevant, but what we see for today is one of the stocks doing well on my watch list and in the entire US market, KOD, up an additional 21% for the day. Not too bad. We'll take that any day. And so will you. All right, now let's talk about 2 Octobers. The first October is right here. There is a quality breakout, and I'll show that on the weekly chart. Remember, as of October 2019, the stock was still in its IPO status. We don't have fully developed RSI at that level, so we are going to have to use the weekly for that entry. And when we have another breakout this October, get it? 2 Octobers, right here. And we can see here from about 17, which was our buy point, October of 2019, the highs right there was 80. Dang. And we see last month, let's call it about 72, current high is 140, another explosive phase, extremely desirable moves. October number 1, October number 2. Now, while I was reviewing this stock, I kind of forgot that I had set out an alert in October. So let's take a look at those 2 alerts. Alert number 1, October 11th, 2019. Check. Let's take a look at the next alert. Was last month, October 13th, 2020, 1 year later. Check. Not too bad, I would say, in terms of timing. What we can see here, minimum requirements for the most recent breakout are kind of obvious, right? You can see them right there. So I don't have to discuss the current breakout. It definitely meets the minimum requirement for the ultimate Muathe breakout. But let's take a look at this one here briefly, because at the time of the breakout last October 2019, the RSI was not fully developed. So we were forced to go to the next time frame, and that is the weekly. Let's take a look at the weekly. And now that we have the weekly right here, we can see that there's a price breakout in October right there. The price breakout takes place as your RSI at the same time is above 69.1. Check. If we take a look at the MACDs, you know what to expect. So again, the time period is right here. And we can see that the MACDs were pretty much trading at 3-year highs right there. And even the other MACD was not too far off. In fact, we can say it was also pushing to new highs. So there you have it. As of October 2019, this instrument met the minimum requirements. And those minimum requirements are going to be in the description of the video if you are new to this concept. And I should point out, actually, let's go back to that monthly chart. Just want to emphasize something else. This explosive phase right here set the stage for this explosive move. Remember, I'm always talking about a stock's behavior, its characteristics. And here you can see a good example. This is warm up. This is execution number 2. It's another way of saying the following. Institutions that were buying the stock here could see this down the road. That makes sense? So all this move is because they could see this move. And trust me, institutions don't care about this sideways market here. In fact, here's a little secret. They love it because they just pick up more shares. knowing very well that this is coming. So here's a question for you. Are you trading in the right time frame? The answer is probably not. Because unless you are holding on to instruments for years and months, just like the institutions do, then it means that you are not in the sweet spot. We can't escape the fact that it takes months to set the stage for a quality breakout right there. And took months to set the stage for another quality breakout last month. All these things, as you can see, are taking months and months to play out. And this desirable breakout last October from about, I think was around, let's call it 17 to 80. Took, let's count them from October 1, 2, 3 months. And this is actually a quick mover, one of the best as of 2019. So I asked the question again, are you trading in the right time frame? Because even the best of the best of the best take months and years to play out. Fact. What's the rush? Ha! Eric Muathe, Muathe.com. Love, light, love. Namaste.